Baltimore sheriff, the state attorney's office. They mistakenly charged two innocent people who happened to share names with two of the police officers. It's pretty awkward, pretty embarrassing if the city can't even get the court charging documents right, and innocent people are being harassed with phone calls from reporters and others. How will they secure convictions?
Very good question, Wolf Blitzer. You won a new car. No, welcome to Give Me Five, ladies and gentlemen. This Baltimore prosecutor is a disaster. Did you hear what he said? She charged two people who have the same names as two of the police officers. They've been charged. And they didn't do anything. They're not the cops. And they've been trying to reach this woman and her office to say, I'm getting death threats. People are coming to my house. I didn't do anything. She won't even return their calls. This is the level of incompetence. Watch.
This is an embarrassment. We know that. But we know it is also one of two things. It is either simply a embarrassment that will yield no significance because people wind up convicted, or it's an indicative of undue haste on the part of the prosecutors and the authorities who were involved in the arrest.
Oh, it's the latter. It's the latter. She didn't have the autopsy report. She didn't have the toxicology report. She had the police report for one day, and she knew what to charge these people with? I have a theory. I'll get to it at the end. Here's more.
What's so puzzling and interesting, frankly, about what's going on with the prosecution here is that everybody's criticizing, everybody's raising questions, but if she gets a conviction of these 6 officers, it all was right. But if she doesn't, it will lead to questions about every single thing she's done in the course of this investigation.
And is that not the goal? Some may speculate that she overcharged and rushed to judgment in order to make sure that these charges are thrown out, that these officers are acquitted. And what will that lead to? Riots like you haven't seen, not only in Baltimore, but all over the country. Some might speculate that that is her goal. I'm just putting it out there. You decide. You decide. Otherwise, how do you explain the incompetence and the rush to judgment on her part? Now here's Sunny Hostin.
I not only actually think it's awkward, I think it can be seen perhaps as a reckless disregard for their safety. I mean, I had some time today to speak to Jeremy Eldridge, who is the attorney representing one of the people wrongly named, and he said that she was harassed. He said that people showed up at her home, people showed up at the office of where her father has worked for 30 years, and given sort of the volatile situation in Baltimore, that is a public safety issue, and that is a problem.
They charged 2 people who weren't cops because they had the same name. My God! More.
And I was also told that this person did reach out to Marilyn Mosby by Facebook, via Facebook. We know that Marilyn Mosby has been active on social media, and she hasn't heard back, nor has the attorney heard back. That gives me some concern, not only as to sort of the personal safety for this person that was wrongly named, but also for the haste within which she brought these charges. We know she brought the charges within 2 weeks. That is very, very quick.
For Sunny Hostin to say that? Wow. Watch this now.
I'm now hearing some people are saying that while having a knife, which Freddie Gray did, it may be legal under Maryland state law. Apparently it could be a violation of the Baltimore City Code. Now, if that is true, then some of the charges brought against 2 of the officers of false imprisonment could be incorrect. And so I'm a little concerned now with looking at the case and some of the things I'm hearing.
I want you to look at this graphic. Understand, one of the police officers has gone to court to say, let's all see the knife, because the knife was illegal under Baltimore law, notwithstanding what the Baltimore prosecutor said that it was legal. All right, look at this. He argues in his motion that the knife found in Gray's pocket, described in charging documents as a spring-assisted, one-hand operated knife, is illegal under stricter rules in Baltimore. Okay? That's Officer Edward Nero taking issue with the State Attorney Marilyn Mosby's assessment. This is a mess. Purposeful or not.